are you going to do that touch you were talking to me about? I said, sure, Dad, if you feel like it. No problem.
Have you noticed changes in him in terms of heightened well-being, or
He was more happy. He was in happy spirits
Yeah.
when he got up after, and he was energetic, like you said. Having bone cancer, he did not have a lot of pain.
Yeah.
He has a lot of high pain tolerance, but he just loved it. Just loved it.
And there's no treatment alike. No matter how many times you treat someone, no matter how many treatments you do in all the years, there's no treatment alike. Each treatment is completely new creation of something unique and beautiful. And each time something beautiful happens, but I don't need to know what it is. It happens for the person. I might not see them again. I might see them after years. Sometimes I meet people after years and they tell me, oh, by the way, when you treated me that and that time, this and this had happened. And
Well, I remember the first time when Yolanda gave me the Therapeutic Touch session, I didn't know at all what it was all about. But I trusted her because I knew her as well, right? So it was easy for me in the beginning, but just the sound of her voice, you know, the way she spoke, even in the very beginning, I remember you asked me, how did you feel when you woke up? How did you feel? And I remember the first time I had it done, when she touched my shoulders. Like in the beginning, she asked me for permission, but then I could feel her touch my shoulder, right? And then when it was released, it was weird. I told her I still felt her fingers on my shoulder.
That's very common.
Yeah.
The same with feet.
And the feet.
Yeah.
And she, do you remember me asking you that? I said, I felt like you were still touching them. I said, were you holding them like for so long? She goes, no.
That's very common.
Yeah, that's what I could sense.
Yeah.
Because I was out. I remember I
Very
was very
relaxed,
relaxed.
yeah.
I was very relaxed. And I could see many colors, green, purples, blues, yellows, like all the rainbow, all the chocolate colors. It was a wonderful experience.
But the degree of relaxation is different for everyone. Depends on how much the person is able to open up to you.
Exactly.
And trust you. Some people have, I wouldn't say issues, but they want to control the situation.
Yeah.
And they don't have enough trust to allow things to happen. And that's the beauty. It usually comes over the time.
Right. Like I said, I did my mom once.
Yes.
She kept opening her eyes. She wasn't relaxed. She was like, you know, just curious, wanted to know what was going on. And I think I did her a second time, but that was about it. You know, she just wasn't there with it for me.
Well,
I could sense it myself.
Well,
that's
in
okay.
some people it can come with the time. In some people it cannot. I remember treating a couple, better said the wife. And the husband was very skeptical. And before he allowed me to treat her, he had so many questions, and I love when people ask questions, so I love talking about it. So I talked with him, and finally he allowed me to treat him first.
To see how it is, yes?
And then his wife. And over the time, the skepticism disappeared, and they really liked it, and they really appreciated it, and they asked more questions, and it was just wonderful. So when people keep their mind open, they can receive all sorts
They
of.
have to accept it.
Not necessarily.
No?
Not necessarily. You can. I always tell people, please remain skeptical.
Mm-hmm.
Don't accept what I say, accept only what agrees with your belief system. And just keep your mind open. You know?
I think it's more about not acceptance of your mind, of your conscious mind. It's not about that. It's more how your subconscious mind or your energy field feels this. It's more about that. Sometimes people they cannot accept it because they are in pain. They are just, no, nothing will help me, blah blah blah.
They're in
Because
denial.
they are in head, in head. But when sometimes, okay, it's not going to help me do it, but it's not going to help me.
Yeah, attitude.
And something is happening, as you said.
It always
They
does.
are relaxed, and it's not about mind, logical mind. It's not about that. Something else in you feels this what is happening and accepting
opening
it
it up,
and
yeah.
trusting it.
Mhm.
And it's more on this level than analytical mind thinking what's really it is. No.
Yeah, and you might observe how the body is heavier, there's a deep breath, and the cheeks sometimes become,
Czasami jaw
Become-
drop
yeah.
down.
yeah, and the eyes are bright, and they even start nodding. And then when you ask them how was it, they say, "Oh, I felt nothing."
Because their mind, conscious mind, didn't
Was
accept
yeah,
it.
yeah,
But there was something
I
under.
I only smile and I
Yes.
know,
yeah.
you know,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
because the body tells you.
Yes.
But some people are wearing body like set of clothes, and they're not aware of the needs of the body.
And what is
They're-
happening.
They're not connected to the body.
That's the word.
Yes.
So they really they're saying the truth. They
Mhm.
don't observe anything because they're totally disconnected.
Yeah.
Yes. Remember exact points what therapeutic touch is for.
Mhm.
Immune system boosting,
Not
pain
immune system
relief,
necessarily.
healing.
It's a relaxation response, stress relief, anxiety relief, and
Pain
close,
relief
close
also.
relationship, pain relief, close healing of the wounds, and increased rapport between the practitioner and the receiver. So we
And
covered
better
it all.
sleep. A
Yeah.
lot of times I have feedback that they slept so much better.
Yeah. That all
It's
would be the
relaxation,
consequence
yes.
of the relaxation. The relaxation is not something what happens to you when you run around all sweaty and someone says relax, relax.
Yes.
It's a very deep chain of chemical reactions within the body, and since we are not only the body, it also affects the other aspects of who we are. It's mental, emotional,
Yeah.
spiritual. It's all in one package. So if the physical can be relieved or relaxed in some way, the mental, emotional, spiritual is part of the overall shift in the whole system towards the order. In a world of energy, you cannot do it mechanically.
Exactly.
It just does
It
not
all has
work.
to come from within.
Yes.
My experience with Yolanta,
Yeah.
I could just feel myself floating and just becoming very relaxed, and I could see different colors. I remember you would ask me when I got up. I could see so many different colors, and I just felt beautiful, very relaxed and light, very light.
Yeah. Sometimes
Like a
people
big load comes off of you.
Sometimes people can see colors or hear even sounds or
Mhm.
melody and
Mhm.
yeah. So that okay. So we've seen the relaxation response. We've seen relief of stress and anxiety.
Somebody's in pain.
Yeah. Another thing I see over the time is fast development of closeness, trust between people. Have you
Trust,
noticed
the
that?
trust.
Different relationship with your father?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, that you get somehow
A connection.
connection.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a good word, connection. And when we treat people at Wellspring, complete stranger comes in
Yeah.
and they get up and they give us hug,
Yes.
right? Smile, have beautiful eye
Sometimes
contact.
they have tears
And
in their
hug.
eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's another beautiful thing. And when I teach classes, that's also what I see evolving pretty quickly amongst the group. People that don't know each other, and all of a sudden there's this spark of togetherness, closeness, trust
Yeah.
towards each other, and it's very beautiful to observe. It's like the connection on a deeper level.
Yes.